big Mariners fan on the air with me right now, but we'll talk about the Hood Canal Salmon Enhancement Group. Maybe slice in there a little bit of the Mariners too, but it's Seth Elsen. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
How about those Mariners?
Heck of a game. They're starting to turn it around. Yeah. Looking good.
They were looking good this weekend over the Rangers, that sweep. And
Paxton's looking like an ace out there.
Really? He is. I know. It's very cool. Well, how are you doing?
Doing well. Trying to stay afloat with all the projects we've got going on and trying to get ready for summer. It never stops.
Well, what's going on at the Salmon Center?
Yeah, quite a little bit of everything. So we were in here, I think our last time in about a month ago, we were talking about the Hood Canal Steelhead project. So we're out on 3 different rivers checking smolt traps, just trying to get an idea of how many steelhead we have that are heading out into Hood Canal, and we're doing kind of some tracking to see how far they're making it and what issues they might be facing as far as predation and water quality, things like that. In addition to that, we're doing a lot of things to ramp up the gardens. So one of our big projects that we have on the side of all of our salmon stuff is operating a U-pick and a pea patch. So one of the cool things about where our office is located is we're on an estuary, and it used to be a farm that we restored. And so our whole goal there is to try to demonstrate how salmon and agriculture can coexist and kind of both be present. And so we have a demonstration U-pick, and then, like I said, we've got a big pea patch program where community members can come down and get a plot of space and farm on it and grow produce, and it's all organic. So it's a really great project, and our 2 AmeriCorps interns are getting busy planting all sorts of things, basil, onions, potatoes, you name it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you noticed any intrinsic benefit of being on an estuary? I mean, obviously, if it was a former farm, somebody thought it would be a good place to grow food.
Yeah, it's been such a great asset to have it there. It's nice. We have the trail that kind of intersects there, so we get a lot of visitors in, just curious what we're up to. It's been really great for our classroom visits. We do a lot of sampling out there, and so to be able to bring kids down to that type of an environment and do the hands-on activities we do with them, it's been a great benefit to have that, and just to see the fish there and all the wildlife, the birds. It's really cool, and it's very lively.
I bet. pnwsalmoncenter.org is the website if you want to get more information. They're also on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So you mentioned the kids. Summer's coming up before you know it. What do you got going for the kids?
Yeah, so each summer we hold 2 different camps for kids through the summer. So our first one is Enviro Camp. So that's for kids in kindergarten up through 5th grade, and that's Mondays and Wednesdays starting late June. And so that's all about teaching sustainability and kind of working outdoors, and has a lot of the farm aspect to it, and just kind of learning about research and just environmental awareness. It's a really cool camp taught by one of our board members, Michael Siptroth, who's also a teacher up at North Mason. And then our other camp is Greenstream, and that's a camp we started 2 years ago, and it's a camp every Friday through July and August. There's 8 Fridays, and each week we go out on a field trip to a different part of the watershed. It's all about connecting kids with their watershed.
That's really, really cool. This weekend is Earth Day. Is there anything big that you guys are doing, and aren't you part of the March for Science this upcoming weekend as well?
We're hoping to get down there, yeah. Okay. As far as Earth Day activities, unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot going on. It's kind of right in the middle of some of our other fish projects, so we'll be out there checking steelhead traps on Earth Day and beyond. But a lot of our partners are doing great things. Kevin was in here earlier talking about some of the cleanup, and so there's definitely no shortage of great ways to get outside and give back to the environment and kind of nurture it a little bit.
Mention the website, pnwsalmoncenter.org. On there, people are able to donate, also sign up and learn more about becoming volunteers?
Yeah. You can check out our Facebook or our website. We've got all the stuff up there as far as volunteer opportunities. And like I said, with our 2 camps, if you go to our education tab, we've got more there. Registration info. Our camps are only $5 a session. It's a really great deal and a good way to get the kids outdoors, but all of that info is on our website.
Oh my gosh, too. I'm sure this is very popular. New weather station.
Yeah. Yep. We just got a weather station thanks to an anonymous donor a couple months ago, and we just got it up, so we're feeding into Weather Underground and slowly getting that on board and publicizing that. So if you're thinking about coming out to the Union River Estuary, want to walk the trails but curious what the weather's like, you can check that in, and we're working on trying to get a weather cam maybe here as well.
So. Oh man, I remember when I got my weather center, and I was on that. I'm on that site all the time.
Yeah,
I'm always looking at what's going on.
It's very cool, and it's fun to have the console right there in our office. We're all checking it as well, and on the weekends, just curiosity.
Yeah,
it's cool.
for sure. So the Union River Estuary, search for that in Belfair and the Weather Underground, and you can connect with them and find out what the weather is. Hyper local weather forecast.
That's right
there. Seth Elsen from the Salmon Center. It's always nice talking with you. Have a good rest of your Earth Week and Earth Day, and we'll check back in about a month, see how things are doing.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me.
All right.